Should you buy Days Gone in 2022? In the next few weeks, there's going to be a lot of games on sale due to Christmas and the New Year sales for video games. And one of the games that's on sale right now is Days Gone on both Steam and PC platforms, as well as on PlayStation. And I just wanted to make a nice and concise review for anyone that was wondering as to whether or not this game was actually worth it. Right now, I believe the game is selling for about $20, and at that price, I think that's an absolute steal. Also considering the fact the game is on the PS Plus collection for anyone that is a bit hesitant about the game. However, I think at the sale price that it is right now, I think the game is an absolute steal. And in this video, we're going to be breaking down sections, the gameplay and open world of this game, and the story without any spoilers for anyone that hasn't played the game already. And I'm pretty sure you haven't played the game if you're watching this video. And I'm going to delve right into why you should purchase this game even in 2022. We're first going to start with the main prospects of the game within its gameplay and open world. I don't know if I'd say that this is the main aspect of the game that you're going to be looking for, but for many people out there, this is going to be that main factor that draws them into the game and really immerses them into this world. Of course, Days Gone does take a generic trope of zombies, but it melds it into something that is entirely unique to any other video game that you've played. Of course, the zombies themselves may not be that special, but what surrounds the gameplay and the open world and even the story is what makes this game truly remarkable in my sense. Firstly, we're going to be talking about the open world. The open world of this game is absolutely beautiful. It is mesmerizing on every single level with all the different and varied environments across the large landscape of the open world that you're going to be exploring. It's mesmerizing, lonely, and just beautiful at the same time. All of this chilling atmosphere at night really drives in that sense of zombies being around everywhere. In the morning, you're driving through snow, looking at the sun glazing upon you. It's a really beautiful sight to behold, and the game is absolutely fantastic at immersing you into its open world. And what makes this even better is the bike in the game. The main form of traversal within Days Gone is a bike, and for me this was quite similar to the horse in Red Dead Redemption 2. This is in the way that in Red Dead Redemption 2 you have to do all these things to take care of your horse in order for it not to die and for it to level up. That's the same case as Days Gone's bike. Your bike is constantly going to get broken and you have to keep repairing it, putting fuel into it. You really have to take care of that bike for it to survive, and if you want to survive, you're going to make sure that the bike survives as well. I don't really want to spoil anything about the bike itself in the open world. I really want you to experience this open world for the first time. It's such a beautiful recreation of Oregon set in an apocalyptic time, and it's really mesmerizing to walk around, look around, and gaze upon all the sights that the wonderful developers at Bend Studio have been able to mold into this fantastic video game. Now let's talk about the gameplay component of the game. The gameplay here is quite simplistic for many people. However, as you progress throughout the game, like many other games out there, the gameplay gets more and more advanced and immersive for the player. The gameplay is all about this climatic and very slow and tense combat. It's very much like The Last of Us in the fact that you're a third person view and you have to use melee weapons that are going to break and guns with limited ammo in order to survive. You have to make sure that each and every bullet that you shoot out of your guns counts, that it shoots something, that it does something impactful, because you're going to be running out of ammo very soon. Same with the melee weapons. You can't just be coming around swinging these all the time. They're going to eventually break. You're going to make every swing count for your safety, and that really makes you immersed into the open world of this game. When all these zombies are chasing you, especially when there's hordes in the game, which I won't say anything about because they're one of the greatest aspects of this game in its entirety, you're going to be scavenging for a lot of different materials in order to survive those hordes. For example, you're going to be able to create Molotov cocktails, dynamite, and different accessories within the gameplay itself that you're going to be utilizing in order to survive. It's not all about the guns and the melee weapons. You're definitely not going to survive in Days Gone open world if you only use guns and melee weapons. This is because you have to use everything you can to your advantage in order to survive. This includes the terrain, accessories, grenades, explosive, everything that you can use in your arsenal in order to survive the many challenges that are coming at you throughout the game. I think with that we can also talk about the driving in this game, and it also feels very fluid as well. I really like driving around the open world of this game. It very much immersed you into the open world, and I really enjoyed just seeing all the scenery while you're driving across the open landscapes with nothing out in the open, just by yourself with zombies all around you, just you driving. And when you run out of fuel, this makes some of the most intense moments in the game. Running to a petrol station, trying to grab some gas while there's enemies chasing you is a really scary experience, and you have to use your brain in order to properly survive each encounter throughout the game. It's quite a challenging game, especially at the start. Once you really get into it, understand the strategy in order to survive, you're going to see yourself really enjoying the gameplay and the beautiful open world that Bend Studio has been able to create for Days Gone. And I think the gameplay in open world is one of the greatest aspects of this game, and I would recommend picking up this game just on that merit alone. Of course, in this section, I'm not going to give any spoilers because the majority of people that are going to be watching these videos are going to be people that haven't already played the game for themselves. So spoiling the major points of the story is not going to make them enjoy it at all. So I'll just give a quick little rundown of what the story is going to be about. Of course, there's going to be a zombie apocalypse. That's the main merit of the game's story. However, the way that the game melds you into all of these characters, makes you enjoy every aspect of the game, really immerses you into the world of Days Gone. All the characters are so interesting, so well developed, especially the main characters such as Deacon, the protagonist, and even other characters such as his wife are really interesting characters. And as you play throughout the game, you're going to see that you're going to really enjoy the world and the story that Days Gone is trying to tell. At first, the game story is quite slow paced. I can see why many people might quit the game just for that reason, that they have to trudge through all of this slow paced first 5 hours or so of the game. And as someone that also doesn't have much time, this may be a huge turnoff for anyone that wants to play through this game without any annoyances. However, if you just trudge through the slow start of the game, you'll see that the slow start was actually impactful to build into these characters and to make you truly enjoy the plot the game is going to be delivering along its 30-hour runtime. Although the game is extremely long, the story does have a lot of huge beats, and it really makes it enjoyable to watch and listen to while you're really immersing yourself into the world of Days Gone. So if you're thinking you need a good story like Red Dead Redemption 2, I wouldn't say that the game is on that same caliber, not even close to the caliber of Red Dead Redemption 2's beautiful character writing. However, the writing here, in my opinion, is absolutely fantastic, and you're going to have an absolute blast, especially if you're looking for some story-based games and can't find any that really fit your tone. Days Gone is incredible in its story, and I really think that some players are going to really enjoy purchasing this game just to really enjoy and take in all of the story points the game delivers. And I really think if you're looking for a good story-based game, you've got one right here, and I really recommend buying the game on its strongest aspect, which is definitely its story. I really hope I was able to convince you to purchase this game even almost 4 years after its initial release, as the game is absolutely fantastic, and if you're purchasing this game for the first time, I ensure that you're going to have an absolute blast playing throughout this game. I'm trying to make all these should you buy videos for the next 10 days or so due to Christmas, and I really hope you guys stick around to see all the different reviews I'm going to be making on the top sellers that are on Steam, PlayStation, etc., as I would really like for you to make an informed decision about the games you're going to be buying this holiday season. Well, anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.